Hello, Virgo. My name is Barda from Roosters Peacock. Sorry, I was kind of in a hurry doing something else a while ago. This is going to be your general intuitive tarot reading for the month of January for the zodiac sign Virgo. Okay. This is being done live on Roosters Peacock on Facebook. So I'm going to make an announcement with each one I do. So YouTubers, it will be on every single one that I do. Roosters Peacock will never send you a friend's request. Okay, we're not capable of taking friends. So beware of scammers and spammers. Okay, on my Facebook page, Roosters Peacock, the first post that I have pinned to the top will give you a list of all the spammers and scammers that are trying to spam and scam you guys when I'm on my lives. Okay, so you guys are welcome to check those out. That's what took me a minute. All right, Virgo, let's get right on into it. Let me make sure I'm up and going here so I can see. I'm not going to be answering a bunch of questions as I go. I just want to make sure I get these out. We're almost to the brand new year. You guys are welcome to say hi when you come on, but I'm not going to be saying too much. Hi, Troy. All right, Virgo. Let's see what area of life we're going to be focusing on for Virgo. Now, I don't know if it's going to be 1, 2, however many groups it's going to be until I get going. What I mean by groups, there are thousands and thousands of each zodiac sign. So I'll be picking up generals for probably more than one group, which means, you know, it's only going to hit home with certain Virgos. Okay, so perhaps if this one doesn't resonate with you, perhaps the next one will. All right, Virgo. First card is career. That's going to be a focus. Feels right. Success. And wealth. Okay. All right, so the cards you have is career, success, and wealth. Okay, let's get right on into it. I'm going to do some base cards to see what kind of area of life you're going to be focusing on. Get a little bit more explanation. Like I said, this is being done live on Roosters Peacock on Facebook, so you guys are welcome to say hi when you come on. I probably won't say much more. Okay, I want to make sure I get these out to everybody. Virgo, January. Nice. Okay, this is, again, I'm telling you, every zodiac sign, I can tell you right now, 2022, you were working on balance in life itself. That was the year, you know, there's a lot of, this year, this is actually being recorded on the 29th of December, okay? So even right now, everybody's been working on balance, more of not seeing so much just the gray, you know, seeing just kind of the gray color, or it's, you know, positive, negative. It's actually just kind of sitting there, actually starting to see life in color. And this sign so far right now, it's definitely been seeking peace. And the year 2023, to me, the theme for zodiac signs for 2023, all of 2023, not just January, is seeking peace. Inner peace with self, peace within life, peace within their success, their career, just basically peace. I mean, just literally. And with this one right here, I can tell you there's going to be more than one group here. I can tell you that right now. I'll show you the cards here in a minute. Okay, let me see something. What? Nice. Feels right. Ah, you know what? The last one. Okay. Nope. I got 3 groups. Any more cards? All right. So the last, I'm seeing 3 distinct groups here for Virgo. Okay, and I'll get to them here in just a second. I'm going to pick these cards up right here because those are actually possibly even 3 more groups because it's blending one of the cards for both the groups. Okay, so what I'll explain more as I go. We're going to start with this one right here. This one I felt like putting over top of career, but it's not just about career. It's about Virgos and their success and wealth as well. Okay, this is about inner, it's not in a bad way. It's inner satisfaction is what it is. Being, you know, at peace with yourself and really starting to shine who you are. We've got dwelling in the truth. We've got coming into power. And we've got standing firm. Okay? And I feel like going like this for all 3 of them. Okay, so with career, the first card that came out, and I think this is blending all of them, not just one. I do believe that Virgos are going to be standing firm in what they believe in and what direction they're going in. They're going to know exactly what they're doing, and they're not going to take and back off at all. I am noble, brave, and strong. Okay, so Virgos are going to be stepping out, not just, not just in being in December. They are going to be stepping out into January. They're already starting it. I feel this has already started. They are standing firm in what they believe. They have already been seeking their inner peace. Now, each zodiac sign, individuals, if you're not feeling like this, you will be, because you're going to be working on it. But this one right here, with coming into power, I step into my power boldly and confidently. That basically, do you see how this person right here is radiating, right? It's just, they're just, it's not just radiating. This one to me for Virgo is, it's starting to feel, and I'm not just talking about feeling how you feel about other people. It's really just, how she has her arms out like this. She is just feeling, it's almost like she's feeling the warmth. She's radiating her true self, and she's just really, she's open. So male, female, whoever, this is all about standing firm in what you believe in. That goes around your career, your wealth, and success. And this has to do not just with that, it also has to do with just life itself. That's what I'm getting, okay? Dwelling in your truth. I mean, this one right here instantly has very different meanings for me on this one, because like I said, this is not going to be for just one group. This is going to hit home with more than one Virgo here, because this one I almost feel like starting to read like I do my Coffee Time Tarot group, okay? And if you guys have ever seen me read that, that's how I think this is going to go. This is blending it all. And if you think about it, this is another one. With the standing firm, I definitely want to look at the career. I want to look at the wealth, because, and the success card, I want to look at it just like that. Career, wealth, success, because that, it's like they're determined. This group of Virgo is determined. I mean, literally, that is what they got, okay? I'm focused on my career. I'm focused on my wealth. I am going to be successful. And they're standing firm. Once they're standing on top, they're no longer going to be just sitting here. They're not even sitting there anymore. They're taking, and they're really taking, and they're going to the top with whatever they decide to do. It has to do with their career, their money, and what's going to make them successful in life, however it applies to you. And dwelling in the truth, this, I don't think that it necessarily has to do with your career per se, but it does. I mean, it would affect how you work, but it's showing me success and wealth as well. Okay, this is how you're going to be feeling successful in life. How are you going to be doing that? But dwelling in your truth. And what is your truth? Each person's truth is different to themselves as an individual. Whatever it was, I do feel this group, I do feel just in general, Virgo has basically, they've come to terms from past. Whatever has been bogging down their brain in the past, they're dwelling in their truth. They know their purpose. They know the direction they're going to go in. They know how to be successful, and that's what they're going to be doing in January. What do I want to do? Okay. They say to get a little bit more detailed here. Okay. So I don't feel like actually taking and focusing so far just on career or just on wealth or just on success, because it's the whole dang blasted package for Virgo. Right? And this could be, you might be coming out of a trying time where there could have been something that was holding you back. No, there's nothing holding you back now, because now you're standing on top, right? You got the flag. You're planting. I mean, you're planting. You've already put your intentions in. You are planting on firm ground. That's what I feel. Yep. Why? Because you've taken up the warrior spirit. You're no longer just sitting here. If in the past, this message, like I said, this is being done live on Facebook. So I will be picking up on people on here. This is the warrior spirit. You're standing firm in your truth is what I get. And that's going to affect your career, your wealth, and your success. Just success in life, right? We've got standing firm. You know exactly what you're going to be doing. You know what people are not going to be telling you to do. I mean, not that you're not listening to people, but you're not going to be swayed. All right. Why? Because you've taken on the warrior spirit. Even though I do feel this, quite a few Virgos have been feeling beaten and battered in the past, they are now going to be taking up and standing firm. That's what I get. You're standing firm in what you believe in, what you think, and what your intentions are as far as, maybe wealth has been slipping through your fingers. No, you're standing firm. You've taken up the warrior spirit. You're no longer sitting there just letting it happen. Right? I mean, you've closed doors on the past. You're sitting here. This is about inner peace. This is about balance. In 2022, I feel it was a rocky road. I do feel that it was actually very unbalanced. So it was kind of like a teeter-totter. Most zodiac signs, I think I'm going to see this. All right. But you're going to be feeling and this is not just for January. This is not just for January at all. This is how you're going to be taking life by the reins in 2023, period. Because you're done with it. You're done with letting people take and sway you one way or push you another, or even if it's external forces that go on around you, that are out of your hand, you're going with the flow on it. You're taking it, you're like a problem solver. I'm seeing the troubleshooter in my head. That's what I'm seeing. Yep. End result for Virgo for January is going to be victory, because you've already started, and I just feel like putting it right over by success. Yep, I will. Okay. Yep. What'd I say? Did I not say I saw the troubleshooter? Ba-bum. All right, you guys are definitely going to be troubleshooters. There's not much. If it's like a hand of, the troubleshooter had the hand of cards, and they're going to be sitting here, and they're going to be, maybe one is being pulled, and maybe it's not so much, it's not so much about taking a gamble. It's taking, your faith is restored, and it's not something that just landed in your lap. It's something you took back. You had to take your faith and start believing in your success, and that's exactly what's going to be happening. Now, I did pull the other card here is Lovers, so this is going to be a message that's going to hit home with some Virgo, not all, okay? Thank you. Whoever's moderating this, do me a favor and take a picture of it. This is actually being done live on Roosters Peacock on Facebook, so anybody who pops on, if you're a moderator and you've got people, and there's people spamming the feed, do me a favor, take a picture of it, because I'm putting a post up. I'm done with it. I'm sure you guys are tired of it, and we're just going to start ousting them so people know who they need to block. All right, because yesterday there was, if you guys didn't watch the video from last night or a while ago before Leo's, go ahead and do that. Okay, because people were actually ripped off on my feed, and I'm done with it. Okay, so anyway, back to Virgo. Let's go ahead and focus on the Lovers one. Now, for some reason, I put the career and success, and I put the Lovers card right in between. But I'm also looking along with this Lovers card, the victory, okay? So instantly with this one right here, I'm seeing two different messages for it's going to only hit home with a couple Virgo. It's with the career and success and Lovers in the middle, and then we've got the victory, and it's leading to wealth as well. This is almost like two people partnering up, all right? And it's talking about lovers, and them working together is going to end up being successful, and it's going to bring that wealth. They're going to work very well together. The other way I'm seeing this as well is I actually see a Virgo who's stepping into a new way, which is a new career. And if you're single, well, sometimes you're not single, sometimes you are, however it applies to you. It is showing me the Lovers that you have the potential to be meeting somebody there, and it's going to be success. And it's also this new job is going to be bringing you wealth. All right, let me see. Thank you, Darlene. Yeah, anybody on here, before you get them off here, I need a picture of them, because once we delete them off here, they're going to go to somebody else's feed as well. So I just wanted to where everybody can come back and look and make sure family and friends are not, you guys can scan and see if you know anybody, okay? And then you guys can delete them and block them and all that stuff. Fine by me. Okay, hold on. All right, I'll look at the photo here after a bit, because this has got to go on YouTube as well. So, okay, so that's why I'm gonna kind of roll through these guys. I want to make sure I get them all out. Virgo. Okay, let me refocus here. Okay, so anyway, dwelling in your truth, coming into power. So that was just a short message. I feel like taking this one back up. Now I am going to give a message to, where'd you go? There you go. There it is. This is going to be regarding love as well. It's just going to be a simple message. I'm not going to get too much into it at all. This message is not going to hit every single Virgo. This is the love spectrum of it, okay? This is another love message. Do you remember the troubleshooter? This is going to apply. This is going to apply. The message is, if you've been in a situation right now where you're sitting back and you're looking at somebody's photos, you could be a cross watcher looking for a Virgo, watching for a Virgo. Okay, however this applies, okay? We've got the photograph. It's showing me that somebody is taking and looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making and wanting to make new memories with you. This is a Virgo reading, but I almost feel like somebody's stepping in from the outside here. If you're a Virgo and you've got something like that's happened where somebody is not in your life, but you were with them before, and this is something where you knew it wasn't finished, do look for them to reach out. Somebody's getting ready to take a chance, take a risk. Whether it's you or the other party, they are thinking about this. They're getting ready to take action, and they're thinking about this in January. And I am seeing the 20. Okay, I think they're thinking it out around the 24th, and they're thinking about taking action on the 25th. If they don't chicken out, they're going to do it on the 26th. If it's you, Virgo, then apply it how you will. But do expect. And the next card I see in my head is the love messages. Okay, which I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so somebody is going to be reaching out. Now, that's not going to be for every Virgo, okay? But I did pick up on somebody here. But with that one right there, you were together before. It was almost like the wrong time. That's what I heard. It was the wrong time. Well, you're about to have an opportunity. Where's that? Come on, now it's probably the last card. Where did it go? You know what? I ended up back with that one. Okay, hold on here. I got to show you this because then you'll be like, I understand. Holy moly. I know what I'm looking for. Why am I missing it here? There's going to be a message that comes in for that Virgo, or, yeah. If you're cross-watching and you're intending to do this, then they already know now. There it is. It's called Love Call. All right. So they'll be reaching out. It'll be someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. This is the card I saw in my head. Okay, so anyway, that's for like one. All right. So back to this one right here. What did I do with it? There we go. All right, Virgo. Dum-dum-dum. End result is success and victory. I don't feel like picking up that victory at all. I mean, this is just success overall in life. This is about Virgos who have basically got their lives together. And if you are not quite there, you will be taking up the warrior spirit. You will be standing firm in what you believe. Because like I said, in 2022, a lot of people were cutting people, places, and things that were toxic to them out of their life. Okay, and I think this is definitely going to be hitting home for those of you who have taken off on a new path by yourselves. Some of you, it's also where you've literally just gotten rid of toxicity in your life, however that applies to you. And you're standing firm in your belief. If you're not quite there yet, Virgo, but you know that you're already on the way to this, and you might be sitting on the fence still because you didn't make a decision back in November, December, you're going to be. And it's going to be quick. I don't see you wasting any time. I think and I don't think it's somebody else that gives you this breath of fresh air to where you bring on this warrior spirit. I think it's you. I think you just finally like, okay, this is what I'm going to have. I'm going to stand firm. I know what I believe in. I'm done with people telling me how I should do stuff. This is not an arrogance thing. This is just really stepping back in, and I don't use this very often, stepping back into your power. That's what this is, that coming into power. This is one time, one of the very few times you will hear me say that, because I think that word is used way too much. This one here, no, that's exactly what it is. It's you reclaiming yourself and your directions and your intentions, and you know what you're going to do. Yep, because you're dwelling in your self-truth. All right, what else do we have for messages for Virgo? Well, let me see. Yeah, this part's not going to be too long, I don't think. Some of them is just cut and dry messages, and that's what I'm getting here. I do have some more over here. That's going to go for another group. Tell you what. When it's coming along with the career, yep. Okay. I'm picking up that when it comes to the career here, yeah. All right, I'll take it. We've got the star. This is going to be during Aquarius season, so it may not be exactly in January when what I'm getting ready to tell you here is going to be going down. Okay, this is just the intentions for. Actually, it's charging forward with the Knight of Wands. This one right here is the star card. To me, I don't feel like getting into the meanings on it, because to me instantly I saw dates. Okay, this is during Aquarius season, which would be the birth date of the zodiac sign Aquarius. Okay, it'll be during sometime around, and the number 17 is standing out. So we have the Knight of Wands. This is moving and charging on forward. This is something that's kind of brand new. It's not the page. He's the knight, okay? But he's not the king. So this is not something that has been completely fulfilled. This is not something that has matured. And I'm not saying you matured. This is something that is it's almost like a warning, but it's not a bad warning, because I think with this group of Virgo right here, you've already got it within yourself. You are paying attention, okay? But you're going to be so excited. You know what you want to do, but the message here is don't be hasty. Don't jump into decisions too quickly, okay? Don't jump in certain directions just because, I mean, you're confident about what you're going to do. That's it. I mean, literally. Yep. I do believe that some of you may actually have to come across a decision. And what's this decision about? You may possibly be actually relocating for your career, completely uprooting what you call uprooting. And this is going to go out to some. I mean, you think of challenge, you know, you like challenges, but sometimes this is like a major, major move. And I think it's going to be a major move, but it's a major move in the right direction. Okay, so definitely the word of caution here is only to, yes, you're in the right direction. You know what you're doing, but do slow down and look at all the fine print. I don't think you're going. I think this group of Virgo will be catching it, but I mean, once we get going, once you come out of a time period where everything's not really working too well for you, and then all of a sudden you come in, you're like success and wealth. It's going to be a victory. Yes, I've got this. You know, I'm standing firm in what I know what I'm doing. I'm just radiating who I am. I'm feeling alive again. And, you know, I just totally believe in myself. Okay, sometimes we might miss the fine print, and it's not because we're, you know, up in our head. It's because we're actually feeling good, and we're actually, we know the direction. So this one right here is just a word of caution. For some, it's just to slow down, look at the options real carefully. I think you're going to have, for some of you, you're going to have 2 different options, and some of you, it's actually moving, literally moving for a different career, okay? This one right here, the next message I have for some Virgos is we have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, the 8 of Pentacles is, with this one right here, your patience has paid off. Okay, you have worked diligently, and definitely you're standing firm. You're standing firm, and you're not giving up. You're not giving in. You know which direction you're going in. But it says, do pay attention to details is what I'm feeling. Do you see how there's 1 pentacle underneath his chair right there? Yep. This is going to be the theme for Virgos. You guys are in the massive, I mean, this is probably one of the best readings I've seen. You guys are in a very, very good direction. Just don't forget the minor details. Don't forget stuff, because you're sitting here and there's nothing wrong with it, because I mean, you guys are set square. It's like square in your head. And if you're not feeling like this here, you will be here pretty soon, because this is for the Virgos. If you're not there yet, you will be. And it might be February and March before you get there. But here's the thing. There's a lot of Virgos that are already doing it in January. They're already working on it in December, but everybody's different. So if you're one that hasn't quite got there yet, you're going to do it, and you're going to do it quickly, and you're going to do it with a warrior spirit. It's kind of like what I call pulling yourself up by the bootstraps and taking your life into your own hands, and taking control of your own happiness again. That's what this group of Virgo is going to be doing in January. They've already been working on it. They worked really hard on balance. Matter of fact, they got really freaking tired of imbalance and just crazy chaotic things that would pop up out of the blue, you know, just stuff that's out of your control. I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about. You can sit here and think of a million things. It's going to take your finances. It's going to take your peace. Okay, 2022 was no different for a lot of people. Okay, so for this one right here, you may be actually embarking on, you may be standing firm, you may be self-employed. If you're not taking and moving, you may be self-employed, but you're taking it on with the warrior spirit, and you're standing firm, and you're going to be at the top because you're putting that work in. And also, the coming into power is, for that group right there, it's radiating your light. It's actually just standing within the peace of yourself. So again, this is now another zodiac sign. 2023 is about inner peace. And people are going to be moving forward. Those who have worked on themselves a lot, they're going to be moving forward. They're not going to be sitting here, you know, the ones that, nothing ever works for me. And I'm not being terrible. We all feel like that once in a while. But I'm talking about the ones who make it a career. Okay, those are the ones that you're not going to definitely be like at all, because you're not going to sit there, because it's end result is victory. And it's telling me right here, you have been working really hard. Even if you're mastering a new trade, okay, you're going to get there. You're going to be on top, because this is something, any fears you might have had before, I think it turned into a challenge. That's what I get. Virgo, you are going up. That's what I get. Some of you right here, in January, your message is this, because not every Virgo is going to be standing in the same light you are. I mean, everybody's different. This is right here. This will be sitting here at the moment. You may be, it'll be for the ones who haven't moved forward. I mean, sometimes it's not you. Sometimes there's actually external forces that go on the outside that constantly happen, that drain the money, that drain your time, that drain your energy, that you can't do what you need to do right then and there. Those blocks are going to be removed. Okay, but some of you may actually be feeling like you're in a financial hardship, or you may be feeling like you're left out in the cold by somebody else. That sounded right. Okay, these are temporary, because this is where you're going right here. This is where you're going no matter what. It doesn't matter where you're standing right now with it. If you're standing right here not having enough, lacking, you're going to be turning this around. All right, I think those walls that have been standing in your way for quite a while, you're going to have a little bit of relief. But it's not just going to be, oh, I'm glad they're out of the way. No, I'm charging forward, and I'm going to take back what, oh, I just heard what, I'm going to take back what's, excuse me, back what's mine. So some of you are going to, and for some of you, oh, I get it. Okay, so I heard what I'm going to take back what's mine, and what it's talking about is myself. I'm going to take back myself. Okay, so some of you are making some serious decisions here pretty soon. All right, each person's different. Yep, some of you are recouping from financial loss, but I'm telling you, in the end, you are going to end up being the warrior, because you're not just going to stand, you're going to stand firm. And you're not going to be, you know, he's not standing, he's not on the ground here. He's on top, and it's stuff he's been building. Okay, so this is another zodiac sign that's not just going to sit there and wait for somebody to hand them something. They're going to work their butts off, and they're not going to stop. Because why? Because they want to bring, with the Temperance card, they want to bring the balance and peace into their life, right? And they're already working on it. They're already working on it. You're well on your way on this one. I'm going to take these up. I don't feel like adding too much more on that one. Bum, bum. Yep. If you're sitting here in a cave right now, you are about, and you're a Virgo, you're about to be changing this, okay? Because I don't think you're going to sit there. And some of you with the Ten of Swords, you'll be recouping, either being felt like you're being stabbed in the back. This has to do with career. It has to do with a whole bunch of stuff. I'm hearing betrayal. Betrayed. However it applies to you. Overcoming it. Yep, you're picking up the warrior spirit. Okay, so those are just short messages right there. I feel like leaving that one there. I'm going to take these up right here. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so the next part for Virgos are, okay. Nice. Now, these are just overall feels, okay? And it is showing me the love spectrum here as well. But it might be more of self-love. I won't know until I get going, because it says my heart is open. Now, since I started talking about that one first, I think I'm going to go ahead and address that one first, okay? So it says opening to love. My heart is open, okay? And do you remember the other pictures where she was standing there, and she's standing in the light, and she's she's just kind of like absorbing it. Okay, so yeah, that can apply to an opening to love, just loving self, just loving life, and possibly loving somebody else. I don't feel like rushing to the pink love cards, but I just go ahead, see if anything pops up. These are just going to be messages for Virgo. I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to be one of the shortest one I've done, because this zodiac sign right here, they know exactly what they're going to be doing. And if you don't know what you're doing quite yet, it's going to hit you. It's going to hit you fast. What did I say? Okay, when I was talking about the love spectrum on a while ago, and this one here is talking about opening to love. So however this applies, whether somebody's walking into your life, or you're just opening up your heart just to love yourself again, or you're opening up your heart just to love life again, this is what you're working on in January. Okay, just in general. Why? Because not all. Okay, I'm supposed to. All right, I'll take it. Not all, but some Virgos, these messages are going to hit home. Do you remember what I said about, I saw the Ten of Swords? Some of it will be on like the love spectrum. Okay, no matter what's gone on in your life, I won't know everything here. This is just going to hit it's going to go to the right people. We've got the mask, not showing true feelings. And this is showing me two masks. So there's two people involved. Okay. What are you not showing your true feelings about this situation? About being stabbed in the back? That's the Ten of Swords. All right, so that message is, yep, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. Yep, and how were you dealing with it in the past? Hiding, pretending, wearing a mask. Okay, this is not going to be like that anymore, not for this group. Another one, it's going to be a love message is for opening to love. My heart is open, whether this has to be love between two people or love of life or love of self, however it applies. This one right here is the sword and the rose. Clarity and truth is coming. All right, so if you're waiting for a message of clarity and truth, you're going to be feeling like opening yourself up to love. My heart is open. Okay, and that, I think that message is going to go to somebody who's been like, you know, I want to, but I'm not sure. I think it's showing me clarity and truth is coming to you. Okay, let's move on to the next one. That's it. I don't feel like putting any more into that one. Okay. And the end result is victory for that one as well. All of the end results are victory. I don't feel like picking that up. Okay, so along with this is just going to be another message because you guys heard the rest of the reading a while ago. What are you coming out of? You're merging into grace. That card over there that I showed you earlier that's how to say it. I mean, it's emerging into grace. Like you're standing in grace, the grace of just living life, being thankful, faith restored, peace. Okay, that's what this is about. I open my soul to grace. Okay, so this is what some of you are going to be working on because you may not be quite there yet, but you're already in the process of it right now. And this is being recorded on the 29th, the 29th of December. Okay, so this is something that you've actively been up and down for this. This is a group. Okay, this is just a message. It's not going to hit every single Virgo. You're coming out of this period of just constantly I can't function. I can't get up. That's what I'm feeling. Just laying there. Yep. You'll be waking up from what feels like a very long slumber. That's what I get. Okay, so what are you getting ready to do? Launching your journey. Now, I just did Leo. They had this one too. And I'm telling you, these are going to be showing for a lot of zodiac signs because zodiac signs, all of zodiac signs so far, they are not sitting still and just waiting for stuff to flop in their lap. They're actually taking back themselves, their lives, and they're putting, you know, even when there's still chaos. This is live. Sorry, I got messages. Person just messaged me. Yes, you can. Okay, so anyway, launching your journey. I'm an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. So if you're feeling like you're right here, right now, and you haven't quite done, you know, picking up the warrior spirit and just basically taking back, some of you are going to be taking back your lives, whatever that means to you. Others of you are literally standing in your grace, actually feeling more alive, getting your peace, no longer letting things and people and situations steal your peace. Okay, this is I'm telling you, 2023 is about inner peace. I'm going to be sitting here saying inner peace in my sleep as much as I've had to say it so far, because that's the truth of it so far. Not just the zodiac readings, but all the other readings, it's been coming up. 2022 was about balance. It was a rocky road for a lot of people. 2023 is about peace, inner peace, and really starting to be able to shine and show who you are. Yep, that is truth. So you'll be, if you're sitting right here, right now, where you just feel, and I feel drained on this one. I feel drained, like I just want to go take a nap. It's that feel where you just can't get anything done because it's just like, oh man, I just can't. I'm so tired. Okay, sometimes it's not rest and sleep we necessarily need. If you do, then yeah, I understand that if you're feeling like that, it's going to mess with it. Either you're going to sleep too much or not enough. But sometimes it's a rest and peace of the soul. That's what you need. And then you won't be feeling like that. You'll be launching your journey. And for those of you that are at those Virgos that are sitting here, right here, and this is how you're kind of feeling, just kind of feeling almost lost is what I'm feeling on for some. Just kind of like you're just, nothing's going anywhere. For those of you, March. You start popping in with you know, popping it in your head and start planting those seeds, because like I said, all zodiac signs are really moving forward. They're, you know what, it's like people have been sitting here thinking, no matter what age you are, well, do I want to be doing this for the rest of my life? Do I want to be here, or do I want to be with such and such? Or is this oh my goodness, my brain sometimes. You know that movie Joe Dirt? Is this where you want to be when Jesus comes? Okay, I don't know why I heard that one, but I had to bring humor into it, because this is actually kind of a serious thing. Because when you feel like that, you know, there's no humor. There's no humor, because everything feels like it's weighing on top of you. This here is where you're coming out of it, but you're going to have to do it. There's nobody, and I'm not being rude, nobody's coming to save you. You have to work on yourself, and you have to get out there. You have to show people who you really are. Yep, you need to launch your journey. You need to wake up from your slumber. Or this is also could represent depression. Okay, that's what this is about. It's time to emerge, and it's time to stand up in your own grace. All right, Virgo, I don't feel like adding any more. That feels complete, because actually, out of all the zodiac signs so far I've done, you guys are probably the, I'm not going to say farthest. You're doing it in a different way, but I mean, you're doing it quickly. All right, let me see. I will do one closing thought for Virgo. I won't be answering a bunch of, I'm not going to answer a bunch of questions here because I have to get to the next zodiac sign, and actually I have somebody who's coming in for a reading. So the next one here is embarking on an adventure. This is a message, okay? So you're going to be going into 2023, even if you may be feeling like you're waking from a slumber, you know, because you may be feeling down. You're about to, your mind's going to be changing it, and you're going to have to actively change your mind too. I mean, you're going to have to work on it. And for some of you, situations or people are going to be walking in, and you're going to be like, oh my God, it's time for an adventure. This is how you're going to be feeling. And I'm smelling spring air, so it's going to be around springtime. You are really going to want to be taking off in whatever area in life that you've already got to focus on. It's like you had to focus on it, and at one point you lost that focus because it just seemed like there was stuff that stopped it constantly. You're about to take off on this adventure. I don't think you're not going to be sitting still for long. All right, Virgos. I have not had time to look at the feed because, like I said, I'm getting out all the zodiac signs as fast as I can because it's going to be January in days. And I've also been dealing with scammers, and stuff like that. So you guys rewind it to the front. At the beginning, I'll always make the announcement. I'm going to do it at the end. If anybody on my feeds takes and says, add me as a friend, or if you get a request from a Roosters Peacock later on down the road and it says, add me as a friend, we can't add friends. It's not possible. That's a scammer, spammer, and bottom dweller. Okay, that's one that really likes to wreck people's lives. Matter of fact, they did take money from some of the people off my feed yesterday, pretending to be me. So here's the thing, is any of them, doesn't matter if it says Roosters Peacock or anybody, do not add people that are saying they're wanting to give you a reading, okay? Spammers and scammers. All right, Virgo, I am going to be popping off, and I hope you guys have a great New Year's. And with me, you never know if I'm going to be popping on for New Year's or not. All right, guys, I'm going to pop off here, and then I'll look through the feed, and then I will catch you on the next one.